Welcome to Bill Dance Saltwater. Great fun fishing that anyone can do. Yes, you can do this. Today's show is sponsored in part by Bass Pro Shops. Your adventure starts here. By Quantum Rods and Reels, fishing at a quantum level. And by Mercury Marine, celebrating 75 years of marine excellence.
Mike, we're here at Delta Marine near Empire, Louisiana, an area that you have fished many, many times. And we've just had a major cold front go through the area. I've got two questions for you. What can we expect today? And what's the fishing like in this area?
Well, I'm going to answer the second question first because it's a little bit easier for today. This area here is tremendous with a variety of different fish, especially redfish. You've got oyster reefs, you've got a great marsh, and you've got the open waters with beach areas not far from here. Now, conditions for today are going to be tough because of this front that has just come through, and there's a good chance that we're going to have to work to the mouth of the river where these redfish are going to be looking for the deeper holes. They're going to get down there, they're going to sulk, they're going to be looking for bait fish, and they're going to congregate in those areas. So I think that's probably where we need to go.
Now you're saying the mouth of the river. That's where the mouth of the Mississippi hits the Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah, and it's really easy to get to there from here. We'll just cut through the marsh, through some of the oyster areas, through some of the shallow areas, pop on out and head straight across for the rock jetties.
Okay, that sounds good to me. Listen, I know I'm in good hands. Hey, I've been here many, many times with you. I'm ready to go and give it a try.
You ready? Let's go do it.
You ready?
Come on, let's go do it.
So what you've got here, you've got the Mississippi River right here, right?
Right, this is the Mississippi River. This would be the mouth of Southwest Pass here. This is the end of the Mississippi River for all practical purposes. Even though you have other passes like South Pass and Pass Elutra and Main Pass that dump out into the Gulf of Mexico, this is considered the mouth of the Mississippi River right here. This is the whole Delta region, all down through here, and all the little passes that come out out of the Mississippi River, with New Orleans being way up here.
Oh, I got you.
So you've got the Mississippi River that comes all the way down here, dropping all the nutrition, all the fresh water, all the plankton in all these areas here, and that's what makes this fishing so prolific in this area. You're not scared, are you? Go ahead and hook one.
I'm not scared.
Go ahead and hook one. It's okay.
Is it okay?
It's okay.
Is it all right to hook one? How high are you bringing it off the bottom?
But there you go.
Like that?
Oh.
Look at
There he
you,
is.
got one too.
I mean, oh, I'll tell you what, you always heard of fishing in a barrel. This is about as close as it's going to get right now.
You know, of all the techniques to catch these things, this is one that I've never done. You know, we've caught them on top water, we've caught them on popping corks, we've caught them on spinner baits. This bird, boy, that's tearing you up too, isn't he?
Oh, they don't quit. I mean, really, it's only 25 feet straight underneath the boat here where we're catching these fish, and you just cannot bring them up.
I got him.
Oh, look at that chunk. That's a fat boy. Oh, the bait just came out of his mouth, dude. And you know what? They're a good eating fish, too.
Yeah, they are.
This is not only a fun fish to catch, but that's a good eating fish.
The way your wife prepares them.
Redfish on the half shell. Oh.
Time to go say bye. We're going bye.
Oh.
I got you.
Look at that, huh?
Got you, baby. Hold that up.
Oh, he's hooked good.
He's really hooked good.
Look at that, would you?
Nice one, Mike. Whoa, baby. Hold it. All right, bud. Time to say goodbye. Toodaloo, boo-boo. Goodbye.
Today's Conditions Log is brought to you by Plaquemines Parish, Louisiana, with marinas in Buras, Myrtle Grove, Point of La Hache, Empire, and Venice.
goodness gracious. Boy, are they there? Are they there?
Woo! Cast it right over there, Bill. Right off of that point of the rocks. Those fish are just sitting right there. They're sitting right there with the current, waiting to ambush the bait that's coming right around this point.
They just go up and down on this,
Yep.
off this thing, don't they?
Yep, they're just kind of moving around. They don't move a whole lot, but they're working. See, right below us we have rocks, so they're using that as an ambush point, and they can get in and out of the current on either side of the rocks.
So you catch them both ways, just jigging, vertical fishing, and then up and down off the edge of these rocks?
Well, pretty much we're vertical fishing. All we're doing is casting up current and letting it come down underneath the boat and then jigging.
Oh, okay.
So we're the only reason why we're casting out a little bit right here is to get up above the current a little bit. But it brings it down under the boat pretty quick.
So once you cast out, you're just working it down, and then eventually you're under the boat, and then you're
Exactly,
vertical
you're just kind of vertical jigging at that point.
fishing. Okay.
Oh, there's a bite. Oh, he's swimming straight forward. He grabbed it and ran.
I love to see you catch a fish.
Now that's a vertical jig. I mean, he sucked it in. He was screaming back towards the rock.
You're a doggone man.
Like I said, I'm glad you weren't a dentist.
Huh?
You'd have busted my mouth all up trying to get it in there.
Well, I can't even get him up here.
You got him?
I've got him.
Oh.
Hey. Whoa. There he is. Mr. Red. Say goodbye. You know, Mike, you and I were fishing near here the day the Deep Horizon oil rig sunk. That day, I envisioned the absolute worst, the possible destruction of marine and bird life, even the way of life as we know it throughout most of the Gulf. And in the weeks to come, it was well on its way to happening. You could see the oil slick from space, and there were reports of countless oil-soaked birds, all the seabirds, sea turtles were dead, dolphins, fields of rosa cane being drenched with oil, and the beautiful sand beaches painted black, all setting the stage for what just might become the greatest ecological disaster man has ever seen. Fortunately, the immediate ecological effect wasn't as bad as a lot of us thought it was going to be. Now let me tell you, there's no doubt it was bad, but fortunately not nearly as much as I had feared. Now it's true, a lot of good folks are still suffering, and we don't know yet what the total long-term effects will be on the water and the marsh. There's no doubt fishing is absolutely fantastic here. I mean, it's fantastic, as you can see, and I'm extremely thankful for that. You know, I've had some really special fishing trips here where I've also made some dear friends, like my old buddy Mike. I'm telling you, we've had some great trips, and there's no doubt it's still one of the best doggone fishing destinations in the world. There's no doubt about it. Wouldn't you agree?
It is the greatest fishing destination in the world as far as I'm concerned.
What single thing makes it so good?
The estuary, the Mississippi River, and the variety of species that can be caught here. It is one of the most unbelievable fishing destinations in the world. Look at all the dots on him. He's got all kind of dots on the other side.
He really does.
Real pretty markings on that fish.
Yeah, go on.
Now that's about as healthy as you can get on a fish, isn't it? Boy.
Today's show is sponsored in part by Mako Boats, building legends for over 40 years. Gamakatsu, world's finest hooks. And by Motor Guide, never stop. Today's equipment log is brought to you in part by Gamakatsu, because the fish of a lifetime only comes once in a lifetime.
That is one big ship, huh, Bill?
Yeah, here comes one flying.
A lot of times when these ships come through like this, they pull the current in and out of here real strong. That pulls the bait fish out of the rocks, and the redfish will get turned on.
Called a ship bite.
They'll get turned on right here.
Yeah, we call that up on the Mississippi River, up, you know, 750 miles north of here, we call that a barge bite for catfish.
Does the same thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It changes that current.
Oh, yeah.
And it
excites them for a few minutes. Look at that, right under the boat.
Good night.
He just about took that rod out of your hands.
Are they not strong? Woo! Boy.
And you know what's great about this fishing, Bill? It doesn't matter when you come. Just come when you can, because it's good all year round.
Just come anytime. You've been here, you know what it's like. And you know exactly what my heart's doing right now. You've been here, you've done it, you know what. Oh, look at here.
I'll get him for you.
Oh, look at this rascal.
Bring him over here.
Oh, buddy. Where are the grips, buddy?
Right here.
You gonna get him for me?
Yeah.
All right, here he comes. You want me to boga grip him?
I'll take care of that, don't you worry. Since you're not gonna let me lift it up in front of the camera, let me at least put him in the lip for you.
Thank you. Woo!
I'll tell you what, look at him. Look at the belly. That is a healthy fish right there.
It is.
That is a good, healthy fish. Nothing skinny about that fish.
Hello. All right, here we go. Goodbye. The lure Mike and I are using today is Bomber's Mud Minnow Paddle Tail. It's got a tough, soft plastic saltwater grade body that's got plenty of action. It's 4 inches long and juiced up with a fish attractant called Fuse. The Mud Minnow is also available in a 6-inch model and a 4-inch curl tail, and comes in a lot of fish catching colors. And we got it rigged to a Bomber 1/2 ounce round head jig head. What's the biggest red you've ever caught here?
The biggest one we've actually, you know, weighed, because we release all the big ones, but the biggest one that we've weighed on a scale, and whether it's accurate or not, was right around 57 pounds. That
Wow.
we released, yeah. On light tackle too, so that's what's really phenomenal about it. That's a special fish for sure.
You better believe it is.
Oh, there he is. Oh, man.
Let me tell you something, folks. This is something you can do, and this little guy right here can help. You got to come to Venice and get a trip with Mike Fournette. He is a man that can make it happen. I'm telling you. He knows how to do it. Is that right, Mike?
I'm busy right now.
And I've got to get his fish. That's the only problem. You got.
Well, that's because you always
The
want
only problem when you go fishing with him, you got to take his fish off.
No,
his
you
hook.
always want to be on
He's
camera.
the guide, but you.
He's a
the
camera
guide.
hog. Don't let anybody fool you.
He's the guide, but you got to take his fish off.
You know
Nice
what?
little red.
You say that, but you won't even let me pull that fish up.
Hello.
You're a camera hog.
And look,
Look
you
at
take
this.
his fish off, and he's already fishing before you even get
Out
back
my
up.
way.
in
I
front
got
of
things to do.
You get back in front of the boat.
We got a show to do. Huh.
Huh?
Move out the way. Someone's got to catch the fish. Oh,
You little moon. I'm telling you, this is a guy.
Today's dancing lesson is sponsored by Bill Dance on Facebook. Like us on Facebook and join in the Bill Dance Facebook fun. Bill posts all the time, and you'll get more great fishing tips there too.
Ever wish you had a fishing pro on the lake with you? Guess what? Now you can. Looking for tips on cranking or fishing one of the hot new multi-bait rigs? We got it, and plenty of other fishing tips on our Bill Dance app that'll help every angler regardless of age. Learn more about fish anatomy, where fish live, and how they can be caught on the Bill Dance app for your iPhone, iPad, or Android mobile device. The fishing tips are free, and so is the app.
Today's show is sponsored in part by Grand Slam Mono and Braid. Big fish tough for when the money's on the line. Garmin, fight your fish, not your fish finder. And Mystic Lubricants, lubrication domination.
This right here is exactly where the Mississippi hits the Gulf of Mexico, right?
This is the final point right here. The Mississippi River ends right here and the Gulf of Mexico starts. Starts up in Minnesota and ends right here.
Look at that. You almost took that rod from me.
All I heard was that drag going out of that reel.
I want to tell you what, these little quantum reels, these little E100s, you can palm them in your hand almost. Look at that. Oh, baby.
This one here looks like it's going to be a dandy.
Oh, look at that big red thing.
Ooh,
Look at the
boil
color on it.
I didn't see the fish, but I see the boil. Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Come on back up here, fish. He's a caught fish. All right, I got it, Mike. Here we go.
Look at that one, huh?
Woo.
No wonder he fought you so hard.
Oh, that's a good one. Woo! Look at that big baby. Yes, sir. All right, boys. Time to say goodbye. Goodbye. What's the main thing they feed on?
Anything they can find, but they certainly love crabs. They love oysters and they love shrimp and menhaden and mullet. I think they eat just about anything.
All right, you want to boga grip this one?
What do you have up there? You're being awful quiet on that fish. Hold on a second. I'll get it for you. Where is the boga grip? Here it is.
In the boga grip box. Whoa!
You got him?
I think.
God, has this been nonstop action or what?
It never quits.
My goodness.
Hey, whoa, look at the size of that one,
I'm
buddy.
here.
All right, he's barely hooked.
Don't you wish these were part Labrador Retrievers where you could just give them orders and they come to you? There you go.
Thank you.
Whoop! Easy as that.
Another beautiful specimen. See you, baby.
Man. Woo! I'm about
Set
worn
it.
out, buddy. I'm about worn out.
Nothing like it.
Well, as you've seen, Empire, located in the heart of Plaquemines Parish, Louisiana, offers some of the best fishing this part of the coast has to offer. The fertile waters of the Mississippi River's delta have created an absolute paradise here for bass, speckled trout, and redfish especially. And while our host Bill Dance loves fishing for all of these, it's easy to see that the redfish in here is high on his list of favorites. Make just one trip here to the mouth of the mighty Mississippi and you're sure to become a regular. Go one step further and team up with Bill's good friend and top area guide, Mike Frenette, and you're sure to be hooked. Thanks so much for joining us today, and we hope you'll make it a point to climb aboard every week, right here on Bill Dance Saltwater.
Today's surfing email is sponsored by Mystic Lubricants. No matter the machine, Mystic's got a full line of products specifically formulated to dominate performance, conditions, and competition.
Why are tuna called remarkable fish? One reason is that tuna swim incredible distances as they migrate. Some are born in the Gulf of Mexico, cross the entire Atlantic Ocean to feed off the European coast, and then swim all the way back to the Gulf to breed. Another reason is Atlantic bluefins can reach 10 feet in length and weigh up to 1,500 pounds, as much as an average horse.
Now for this week's Bill Dance Saltwater Travel Log.
The Venice area of Plaquemines Parish is located about 70 miles south of New Orleans.
The nearest major airport is Louis Armstrong International in Kenner, about an hour-and-a-half's drive. We want to thank Captain Mike Frenette for his expert help, and we highly recommend his guide services. Accommodations for this trip were provided courtesy of Lighthouse Lodge in Venice. Also, our special thanks to Mike and Lori Frenette's Redfish Lodge of Louisiana. We hope you've enjoyed Bill Dance Saltwater and learned that you can do this.
Today's show is sponsored in part by Orca Coolers, the all-American everywhere product, and by Finnor, legendary tackle since 1933.
Closed captioning is provided by Power Pole, the original shallow water anchor.
We hope you've enjoyed Bill Dance Saltwater. Please join us right here again next week